I'm back with another GTA 5 solo grinding video. Anyway, yeah, just getting straight into it. I already got one crate done. I got Rooster Gun, now get another one. So, yeah, let's get into it. It sucks that I didn't really I thought today was Tuesday, but I also should have I didn't really play GTA much since the event week started. Well, since the end of last event week. And I try to get a decent amount of money saved up for stuff that's discounted for the event weeks. So let me grab my TV remote. The volume here is a little bit too loud. I don't think adjusting the TV's volume affects the audio of it in the stream. I think so. Theoretically, like I might be able to just play this. Uh, all right, yeah, audio for my headset is working. Okay, anyway. There's a few things I wanted to get since they were discounted, and I think there's the Garnet Factory, and I think it's I forget what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's what you use for the Asset Lab. I heard there's a way to get the Asset Lab for free, but honestly, I don't even feel like looking into that. I'm just gonna. It's only if I think it's like only $1 million right now. So I know that's discounted, and there's like 2 or 3 cars that I like that are discounted. Now I think I will be able to really get all that's discounted because all right, I'm at what like 6 million, give or take 1 million more, and then I'll be able to what the hell is this? Oh, it's locking onto those cars. So, I'm not sure what all I might not get some of the, That was completely out of, yeah. Let me... Oh. Alright, well this was on this side too. Not low enough. I got mad respect for the motherfuckers that actually can, like, manually aim the, like the buzzer and the fucking, and the missiles. Because, like, I've been seeing some of the videos of some of those people, and they are very, I guess they also do partly use first-person mode, so that might help. I don't. Mainly because, you know, it would make the, most of the vehicles would actually used to be able to lock on to all enemy AI, not counting, but I think, like, after, when they nerfed the Mark II and all that, they made it where some of the AI it doesn't lock onto, which makes no sense at all. That wasn't the issue with the Mark II. The issue was using it against other players. But anyway, I figure I'll do some air freight cargo because this is probably one of the best, other than not counting stuff that's heists like the Clucking Bell Raid or Cayo Perico. What you call? This is like the new best solo business. I could probably get it filled in a day if I really wanted to, but I'm not. Figure I'll probably keep doing this the entire stream, see how many crates we get done. Try not to get distracted by much. I started with, what, 1 crate, so we'll see how this goes. This is crate number 2. Did I rank up? That sounded like the rank up sound. Oh, I did. Sweet. Maybe if I keep this up with, well, A, getting the, what you call it, getting the experience from the casino wheel and all that. Maybe eventually, and also I know KO Perico gives out a lot for the setups. But maybe I'll be able to get to like rank 300 by Christmas. And maybe I'll start streaming more. I know I want to try to put like for the Minecraft Let's Play stuff. I want to try to keep that I want to try to keep that like every other week instead of, because even if I do it weekly, eventually I'm gonna run out of ideas because it takes a while for me to plan stuff and get it done. But I also don't want to do like only do stuff during the stream because I did a lot actually. There's I think the next stream is gonna be on the major bridges that I have to build, so that might be tomorrow. And then I don't know, maybe I'll start to try to maybe stream almost daily, or one stream a week for each game, being Minecraft, here, War Thunder, and World of Warships. Maybe I'll try to do that. That'd be 4 streams a week on top of whatever videos I pre-record. Because I want to start streaming a lot more again. I know I do it every once in a while and then end up breaking that streak. Like once in a while I might do like 4 or 5 streams a week. But I used to stream almost daily on my original channel. At some points. Oh, okay, that works. Oh, that's not people shooting at me. Okay. I really need to get out the habit of wasting ammo killing NPCs that I don't need to kill. That's the main reason why I never have any ammo. I only really have ammo for pistols and rifles. A lot of times I'll just not even have like explosive sniper rounds, any and all explosive weapons. Although particularly I use the railgun, explosive sniper, and a minigun the most. RPG is nice, except the airtime it has before it hits the target, and the homing launcher. Sometimes, well, some of the homing stuff I've noticed with some of the things, like I'm not sure if it's noticed by other people, but I've noticed like the homing missiles on everything just kind of, they're not as good as they used to. Which kind of sucks considering it's like, oh, you do that now once we have invite-only sessions, so it basically makes changing that worthless. And then, but you didn't do it when we were all forced to play in public sessions. I haven't played in public sessions in a very long time. Like, other than when I initially log in, because you have to log into a normal public session before you go to an invite only. I also have quite a few vehicles I need to customize. I got the from last event week, I ended up getting, well, I customized all 3 of the Jeeps that I got. I didn't intend on getting 3, but I ended up getting 3. Which is okay. Like, I don't mind having 3 of them, it's just, I thought I was only gonna get 1, but I wanted to add, you know, because I have one of my normal camouflage that I have all my ground military vehicles in, which is like the white, dark blue with that Arctic camouflage. Then I got a second one to do, you know, like the classic green with the U.S. Army logo on it. I got one like that, and then I got a third one that I tried out a different type of camouflage. I don't have that, I recorded that video, I don't have it up. I know I'm getting really bad at, like, the playthroughs of video game campaigns. I should have been done Call of Duty World War II by now. But instead of that, I just decided to record it the morning of, then upload it, which... nothing wrong with it, but I decided to do those... At that point, I should have just did that as a stream. Because the whole point of me not doing that is because I was gonna have it, get it all done, and then just schedule them to upload for like the next however many days it takes. I know I only have 3 missions left on that, so I should pre-record those today. But I might wait till tomorrow because today I'm probably just gonna play GTA for the rest of the day. Just to try to get something that's discounted. I know I'm not going to do any heist or stuff during this stream, because I try to keep those separate from the solo grinding videos. So far in Minecraft, I have a handful of things left, then I have everything I had planned out done, and then I can start planning out new stuff and all that. And then War Thunder is just playing low tier until I get everything I have updated. Not updated, fully modified, and World of Warships is doing the campaign because it's free. I'm probably gonna go with the Japanese destroyer. Because the battleship, to me, like, doesn't seem like anything too special. Being a tier 8 with 15-inch guns. And then secondaries that aren't even... I mean, the secondaries got decent reload, but the range, it's not worth building into them. And then... oh, that was a dumb thing to do, because the gate's right there. And then, I mean, the torpedoes, I think, is like that battleship's main gimmick, but like, just the fact of having 15-inch guns at tier 8, like 15-inch guns, they're decent at, well, yeah, I don't even, I think Flanders is the only ship I have that has 15-inch guns at, no, Tirpitz does as well. Tirpitz guns are actually pretty decent, although I have Tirpitz built in to a secondary ship. But like tier 8 and legendary tier, having 15-inch guns doesn't really seem appealing to me. But now that I think about it, the quantity of tier 7 ships I have with 15-inch guns, being Tirpitz, Atlantico, and Flander. But also, I love a good gunboat destroyer. Those are actually the only destroyers. It's funny because initially I loved torpedo boat destroyers, but I like gunboat destroyers better, so I'm probably just gonna go with the Japanese destroyer for that. Or maybe I'll just say screw it and get both. I'm also hoping that I get enough of the event currency to get one of the ships they brought back. I'm probably gonna go for the Japanese battleship. Was it Hazen? I'll probably go for that, mainly because the Marlboro just I have no recollection of that German destroyer at all. I'm not sure like if it was just if it's a new one they just added for the event for this update, or if it was a previous campaign ship, because again I have no recollection of that destroyer whatsoever. Kind of confusing me a little bit when they added that. Alright, so I got that rack filled up, which is nice. So that's already 4. My main goal is to try to at least do like 5 a day. Because I mean, I could do 10 a day, and that means that every 5 days I'll have a full warehouse. That's also not including how many Rooster does. So like if I could do other stuff that day, but again, I divide my attention between 4 different games, primarily being GTA, Minecraft, War Thunder, and World of Warships. Let me call in my Savage. I still need a name for my Savage. As well as the P-51 and Spitfire I have in the game. Well, they're both P-51s, but I made one look like a Spitfire. That's my stand. Well, I guess also because I have like some weird F-35 Harrier 2 mix that's standing in for an F-22 character. An F-5 that's standing in for an FA-18 character. I prefer the GTA version of the ME, was it 162 Comet? Just because, like, the GTA, the cockpit of it, to me, just seems more appealing than the real-life one. The real-life one looks rather flat. And then I also... oh yeah, the upper vehicles I got last event week. I got the anti-aircraft trailer, because that was discounted. The half-track, because that was discounted. And then I got the Buzzard because that was discounted. And then I ended up getting the I forget what it's called in the game, but I know it was like the Aero Vulcan bomber, that British bomber. Initially I didn't want to get it. Like initially it was like something that I didn't really care for, but I'm just like, it's discounted, and so that, you know, if I'm gonna get a plane in the game, I'm not just gonna get a random one. Like, I all have them, each either aircraft that I like, or I have characters based on them. And I ended up, well, yeah, it's aircraft that I like, and never really cared too much for the Aero Vulcan, but I actually decided, like, I knew a bit about it. Like, I've seen pictures here and there, but I decided to look into it. And I was like, okay. Screw it, sure, I'll get it. It's discounted, why not? I wonder when they're gonna add it to War Thunder. Because I feel like high tier, like actual dedicated bombers is something that kind of lacks a bit. I'm trying to think, like, what other bombers would I like to see in War Thunder? They should make, like, Memphis Belle as a premium B-17. Because I would definitely buy that. Why? Even though I could just grind up to get one, I don't know, but I would probably not buy it initially, but I'd eventually get it. It kind of sucks with the War Thunder Naval, because I can't stand playing it. It's very infuriating for me. But, as well as also, like, I see no real reason to do it since I have World of Warships, which is, I think, better for Naval. Where is the trailer at? search the area. Is this not one with the... no, there's a trailer. Right, that should be it. Oh, I did not mean to blow that up. I'm assuming that... And, oh, lovely. I should be able to squeeze in. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm not bothering with helicopters or naval in War Thunder. Not that, I mean, well, granted, I never really had that much of an interest in helicopters. Like the Mi-24 Hind, which is what this is, has always piqued my interest, mainly because of its appearance in Call of Duty 4, because that was one of the first modern video games I've played, because I started playing on an old Sega Genesis. But like this, the Mi-24 Hind, and then the little bird, I can never remember its fucking number designation, but basically it's what the buzzer in GTA is based off of, and that is because of GTA. And then whatever the sparrow is based off of, I don't mind too much, but I prefer like the buzzer and this. And well, I get it. Well, I'm sure the buzzard's gonna be in GTA 6, so there's no need for me to try to see if they have a little bird in War Thunder and grind to get it, because it's probably gonna be in GTA 6. Considering that's, I feel like the buzzard is like kind of one of the most decently balanced vehicles. Well, I mean, compared to everything else in GTA 5, it sucks. But back before we got like all the air vehicles and ground vehicles, you had the Buzzard, Laser, Hydra, Savage, and I think it's the Valkyrie. I think the Valkyrie is what it's called. Basically the Huey. And I'd say like the Savage was the Buzzard was like, oh, and you also had the that one, I forget what it's called, but it's like that one that only has the machine guns and it's based on like a Black Hawk. The Annihilator, that's what it's called. Alright, so I already got 4 containers in, and how far in are we? We're only 23 minutes. I'm doing good on not getting distracted and wasting time, which is what I'm notorious for whenever I do these streams. So if I can do like 4 per 25 minutes, that'd be maybe about like, what, 25? Oh, wait, no, because it's only 60. That'd be about like 16 crates. I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, I probably should have just moved the Savage over there so it's out there. I think it should be out the way. I don't think it should be in the way of anything over there. Oh yeah, I finally got the Mark IV, everything grinded on it, which is nice. It took a very long time, but some of the reactions I got from other players was fucking hilarious. Including one time, so I'm sitting there and spawn in at the beginning of the match, and like fucking 5 other tanks on my team all just fucking crowd around me for the entire, like they fucking form a train line behind me. And I'm just sitting there like, this is hilarious, why couldn't this have happened while I was streaming? But now I just got that World War One Russian vehicle, and then I have all my World War One stuff fully grinded. And then after, yeah, once I get that grinded, then it's bad when it makes me want to play SPAA, and SPAA, like, nothing against SPAA, but after I grinded my American SPAA vehicles to get all their modifications, I did not want to touch SPAA again, because I would have to, like, I would have to hit very specific parts of enemy tanks, and more than likely with some of the vehicles, I wasn't going to be able to kill a tank. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Aiming with the first-person point of view. It's funny that, like, I have all these aircraft, but I'm probably not even that good at actual, like, dogfighting other players. I just get the aircraft because I like them. I don't even use half of them most of the time. The ones I use the most would probably be the Sparrow, my Savage, my A-10, and the Hydra, I'd say, because I would use the Hydra every once in a while for these missions. But the Sparrow's nice to use because, well, I tend to use VTOL only aircraft for these missions. The Sparrow is nice to use because of how small it is compared to the Savage, because I used to only use the Savage for these. But the Sparrow, I can land in more places. I don't know, maybe I'll start using my Buzzard more. But yet again, also, I can have the Sparrow out and the Savage out at the same time. That's actually, you know, one thing I want to see in GTA 6 is that you can have one... Yeah, I get only being able to have one personal vehicle out at a time because you can only drive one. But you should be able to have a personal, like, a land vehicle, a personal ship, or, well, a personal boat, and a personal aircraft out at the same time. Like, you should at the very least be limited to just one of land, sea, and air vehicle out at a time. So, like, I can have, like, I can bring out my entity and I can have it posed next to my, A-10 with, like, I don't know, like a jet ski or something like that, because I can guarantee that we're gonna have a bunch of those little kind of random boats that no one really ever uses anymore in GTA 6. Like the ones no one really uses in GTA 5 anymore. Like, we're gonna have some form of a jet ski. We're gonna have, like, probably some form of a dinghy. And then probably, I'm gonna say, like, 2, maybe 3 different types of, like, normal, like, between, like, 20 to 30 foot, well, 20 to 40 foot boats. We're gonna have some sort of, for those. I think it'd still be cool to, like, have, like, the tugboat over, because why not? I don't personally have one and don't intend on getting one in GTA 5, but I just think it'd be funny to have. Air vehicles. I know if they actually do listen to the player base, which I don't think they do, or they only listen to half of it. I don't think they're gonna add too many weaponized vehicles like with 5, which some people don't like it, other people do. I think it's the only reason people don't like it is because of all the tryhards and griefers in free mode sessions. But I feel like stuff that's gonna be given is, I feel like they're gonna have some sort of tank. A lot of the GTAs had some sort of tank in it. So we're gonna have some sort of tank, I think. Maybe if it might be like an updated version of the Rhino or something different that's more based on the M1 Abrams. And and the Buzzer is one of the vehicles I want to see return, because the Buzzer is, I can still, like, I can ditch the Sparrow right now and use my Buzzer, and it would still be very helpful. So I feel like the Buzzer is definitely, I feel like that probably is the weaponized vehicle that is most likely going to make a return. Where is... It is on the other side, then. Oh, alright, well, I just killed some random bystander. Alright, let's... There we go. But yeah, I feel like the Buzzer is definitely gonna return GTA 6. What else? There's gonna be some sort of fighter jet, like maybe the laser might return. It would kind of be nice to see the Hydra return. I could care less about the Raiju. Like, that thing, I already don't like the F-35, mainly simply just due to the fact of, like, I don't like the way it looks. That's kind of my only real issue with it. I just don't like the way it looks at all. The prototype looks a little bit better. What was it, like the X-35, I think that is what the prototype was called. I don't mind that as much as the normal F-35. It doesn't look too bad. But it's just, don't really like the look of the F-35. But then the Raiju, which, due to it being an F-35, kind of pisses me off more because of... I think they nerfed both the laser and the Hydra because of it. Because they want more people to buy that. On top of, well, the laser's already overpriced. It really shouldn't be. I guess it kind of would make sense having it, maybe put it as that price in GTA 6, just so, like, not well, yet again, most likely people are going to find a way to steal it. Like with GTA 5. But the, yeah, there's gonna be some sort of fighter jet, and there's gonna be some sort of fighter jet. The Buzzer, the Annihilator might even make a return. I know that was in GTA 4, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Annihilator makes a return because, well, yeah. At the same time, though, who really uses the Annihilator? Like, the only time I can remember the Annihilator being used off the top of my head, there was probably, at some point, it was probably used in a Vanoss video or Jack Ultra Gamer video. But it's been years since I watched any of their old GTA videos, so... But off the top of my head, I can remember, off the top of my head, I can remember it being... I remember some clip of someone in a green alien costume using it. And that's all I can remember the Annihilator being used for. Off the top of my head. So I'm sure that would probably make a return. I don't think anyone would complain about that. Me personally, I would like to see the B-11 return. Even if they, like, honestly, I'd like to see half these aircraft return, but, like, you could easily just make it where they don't have weapons. Because, like, alright, the B-11 has, like, a bomb bay, you can use it for, like, a smuggling business. Instead of dropping bombs, you can drop smuggled goods out of it. I think the Titan's probably going to make a return, like the normal version. I doubt the Bombushka and the Titan 250D would make a return. Maybe, well, I mean, the Titan's going to make a return, I feel like most likely, as a normal cargo aircraft. Maybe the Bombushka could make a return, just no weapons, just as an alternative version of the Titan, just so you have more options of cargo planes. I don't think any of the bombers are gonna return. Again, they could do it or make it doesn't drop any weapons, but you can use it to drop smuggled goods. Which I think that would be a lot more interesting. Have it where it doesn't drop, like for example the what's it called? The bomber I was just talking about earlier. The British one, the Vulcan, like have that, but instead of it dropping bombs, you can only use it to deliver cargo. I mean, this is also my personal preference. I like airplanes, and because I mean, you got lots of private collectors of like the P-45 they can bring back, and oh fuck, because like you have private owners of P-51s. Hell, I'm sure you even got private owners of F-16s. So like, I personally like maybe not have them all weaponized, which would kind of suck a little bit. But I mean, I'd still rather have an unweaponized B-11 than have no B-11 at all. Just because if it's any sort of A-10, I have to get it. Which is why I hate whenever I'm at air shows and people look like, hey, that tent there to go spend your money at, they have something A-10. I'm just kind of getting that look like, fuck you, let's go. And then go over and end up buying it, whatever the hell it is, just because it has an A-10 on it. But I feel like the Titan is probably going to also come back. It would be nice like if they had the Titan and the Bombushka, both on the normal Titan and an unweaponized version of the Bombushka, just so like you have a little bit more variety. It's not everything all the same. It'd also be nice like if they could add like a C-47 Skytrain, like have that as like a cargo plane if they do any smuggling businesses. Because there's like every air show I've been to has had one. I think there's out of like the hundreds of thousands, I'm not sure hundreds of thousands, but out of like the tens of thousands that were made, there's like 400 of them that can still fly. And I'm not sure if that's just a military version, because I'm pretty sure there's also some that are the DC-3, the non-military version, that some airlines still, not like major airline, but like maybe like a tourist airline or some sort of private charter airline actually use for airliner stuff. But that would be something cool. Or, you know, for cargo planes, just let us buy a C-17. That would be pretty cool. Like, imagine you're just chilling, and then someone flies over with a C-17 in an online session. That'd be fucking hilarious.
You're fine, right?
Ground vehicles, I wouldn't mind seeing the Insurgent come back, like the normal version of the Insurgent, not the pickup custom. I wouldn't mind seeing that come back, or the Armored Kuruma. Or even the Duke of Death. What are we at? Oh, we're at that much already. Like I wouldn't mind seeing those come back. Same thing with the World War I Jeep. I forget what it's called in here. Not the World War II Jeep. I wouldn't mind seeing that come back either, because like even here, it's not really a weaponized vehicle. It's just kind of something cool you can have. What else? Other aircraft-wise, that we're gonna get some sort of a private jet. I wouldn't be surprised if like a new version of the Luxor comes back. But we're gonna get some sort of private jet. I would like to see a little bit of variation. Like, me personally, what's that? I think it's like I forget what it's called. It was this one jet that Mitsubishi made, but it never went into full production. There's only like a few prototypes made. It was basically like similar size to the Luxor, but I like the looks of it better. I wouldn't mind seeing like that as one of the private jets you can get. But I feel like they'll probably have two versions of private jets, especially considering that if the map's supposed to be like, even if it's like twice the size of GTA 5's map, because GTA 5's map's a pretty decent sized map. Granted, I have not played that many open world games, so I'm not sure what to compare it to, as well as like, I think Red Dead 2's map is smaller, but also you don't have like actual airplane. Well, yeah, you don't have like, you have to either walk around, take a train, or or use a horse to get around. So I think they made that scaled down because of that. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I really need to actually play. I got Red Dead Redemption 2, I think, in like at least 2019, and I still have yet to fully play through it. Alright, I believe that... No, there is someone right there. There we go. But yeah, I wouldn't... I need to play through Red Dead Redemption 2. The issue with Red Dead 2 and why I never fully played through it is I'll get like a decent bit and then I'll just get fucking distracted. Like, it's either I get distracted by exploring the map because of how beautiful the map looks, or I'll fucking get distracted because you're able to hijack the trains and drive them yourself, and I'll just fucking drive the train in circles for like 4 hours. So... But... yeah, that's gotta be... I know, next video game I'm gonna play through after Call of Duty World War II is probably gonna be Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, just because I've been itching to play through that recently. Or it might be, well, I think, yeah, it's one or two. It's either gonna be that, or it might actually be Red Dead 2. Still debating with some games if I want to play through it as a stream or if I just want to do it as a silent video, just because I like the Call of Duty games. Obviously, if you notice, I always get silent during the cutscenes because I like paying attention to them. Yet again, also, I could just always replay it after I do the playthrough. For like the new Modern Warfare 3, I got that a while ago and still have yet to play it. Like, I got that, I want to say... I got that like months ago. Still have yet to go and play through it. Got Borderlands 3 that I haven't fully played for. I don't really understand how the game works that much. I literally got it just because my one friend got it, and to me it was basically just follow the leader with guns. So my friend would pretty much just go through and initiate all the missions, and I would just follow them around and shoot everything that they told me to shoot. Well, I don't really talk to that friend anymore, so I'd probably have to learn I would probably have to learn how to actually initiate the missions and all that stuff. I also got Star Wars Battlefront 2 to campaign for that I do want to play through. That might be nice. Maybe I'll do that between the maybe I'll do that between the two Call of Duty games. Maybe I'll start streaming Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because I do like to play that every once in a while. It's just I don't play it too much. But I can add that as like the fifth game that I'll rotate around with streaming, because it adds a difference. Then that's kind of like the only team deathmatch game, kind of. Well, I think I play like the Walker Assault type matches, or the Galactic Assault. But I usually I don't really play much shooter games anymore. Yet again, I never really did too many well, I get the online mode of it. The campaigns and story modes, yeah, but I never really played too much of the normal version either. I would do the team deathmatch versions. I did the original Star Wars Battlefront, the 2015, well, not the original, the 2015 Star Wars Battlefront. Which, that one was pretty fun, but it gets old real quick when there's only a handful of modes and you can only play Empire or Rebels. Not saying I didn't enjoy it, because I used to play it a lot, but it's just compared to the one that wanted to come out in 2018, I think. I think it came out 2018. The Battlefront 2, where, you got the 3 different eras. Don't really care much about the sequel era, as do I know a lot of people in the Star Wars community, but at least the First Order Stormtroopers, they do kind of look cool, I'll give it that. I like their design, especially Captain Phasma's being all chrome. That looks pretty cool. But I prefer playing in the Republic era, although I wouldn't mind playing in the Imperial era either. I think Star Wars Rebels kind of that show got my interest in the Imperial era of Star Wars. The original trilogy era. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll start doing that. I could also do the Call of Duty World War II online. I think a lot of people are actually moving back to that because they're sick of all the bullshit with the skins and all that you have in the new Call of Duty online modes. I mean, I don't blame them. Cause Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, it started to get some questionable skins that you're why is this in a Call of Duty game? Although I feel like Warzone's main downfall was just simply the fucking fact of it required an ungodly amount of storage. I don't know why, but there was points where I'm trying to alright, the only games I would have downloaded would be GTA, Minecraft, World of Warships, and Warzone. If even, actually, I think that was before I really started getting into World of Warships, actually. But that Warzone required, but now I can have, I can have GTA, I can have Minecraft, I can have World of Warships downloaded on top of, have those. Instead of having only 4 games, I can have those 3. Then I can have Call of Duty World War II, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and War Thunder, which is 3 more games, as well as Ace Combat 7 I used to have downloaded, but I can never really get through that one mission, so I just kind of stopped playing it. Maybe that'll be something for the playthrough of what the fuck is it called? Of Ace Combat 7. Which is again a game that I only got because I wanted A10. Although I do want the well, I don't know if they have some of those add-on packs though, but the FB22 did catch my interest. That's an interesting design. Oh damn. I ain't got ammo for shit. Maybe some of the streams can be me working on the airbase project. Cause there's really that, and I guess there's also like my creative world that I use that is the other world I use the most. Wow, look at that. I already got these 2 racks filled up. I haven't really grinded hanger much in a while, so usually I never have like I only get like 1 to 2 crates a day from Rooster. And how far are we? We're about an hour, so I'm gonna keep this going a little bit longer. Maybe like another 15, 20 minutes. And then, yeah, we got 9 crates. Because there was the one I had before I started. So we're already at 10 crates, which is nice. If I can get to the habit of... Yeah, that'd be playing the game for an hour a day. I could either get the 10 crates or do it. What sensible thing would be if I only do an hour a day to only do sensible thing would be to only do a Cayo Perico in that hour because it makes more money instead of doing little things that eventually build up and only making $1 million a week. Well, I guess I got myself more in the mood to play because originally I was thinking about doing a KO, but then I was like, I don't really want to do any actual missions. And then, so I decided to stream this and do these missions. And maybe that's why, because I'm streaming and talking, where I'm kind of doing the missions in the background and focusing more on what I'm talking about. Yet again, it is just mindless flying back and forth, maybe shoot 1 or 2 people. I also realize I do still do other videos. I might do more art-themed videos in the future. Like, I know it's kind of odd to have them all. It's kind of odd to have them all in a... Like, have everything built into one channel, being, like, some of the in-real-life stuff, like the air shows and all that. The art videos, or the Legos. Like, I know that's kind of a bit odd, I guess. And, crap, I should have used the Savage for this. Fuck. I think there's, like, they got, like, a technical or something down there that might be able to shoot me out the sky. Yeah, I think it's like that. This is the only mission with the new hangar stuff that I hate, but honestly, it's better than... Well, I don't want to say it's better, just that there's a handful of missions that I don't mind with the normal, but I really hate them with this. Or not, First, let's return with the missions where you use the air sourcing missions. I don't mind them. There's just like 2 or 3 of them that I really hate, which is why I only do the ground ones. Like, I don't mind the one where you gotta go up and shoot down a few Merryweather jets. I don't mind that one. Or, there's one where you gotta shoot down more Merryweather jets, but they're big cargo jets instead of like instead of just the fighter jets. And then there's also, I hate the one where you use, I think it's the Tula, the one where you gotta go to that like sunken fucking tugboat. I hate that one with a fucking passion, as well as the plane. Ah, there we have the flat area. Now we get to the fun stuff. Now... Oh, fuck. Alright, hold up. Ow. And that's what I fucking hate with the RPG. Cause some of this shit, like, it really should actually be hitting, but it's not. And I'm not taking this fucking slow ass truck. God damn, it even takes like 17 fucking RPGs. Is my Sparrow able to be called back in? Yes, it is. Okay. Snacks. I got a few more ideas of stuff to build in my Minecraft world. I probably should start to get, because a lot of it's just building ideas. I know a lot of people will actually, they'll go through and do all, like, you know, they'll get the necessary farms done, all that fun stuff. Then they'll kill the Ender Dragon, get an Elytra and all that. Then they'll actually start to build stuff. But me, I'm just like, nope, I'm not even gonna go mining. I just fucking make stone tools, eventually made an iron farm, and yeah, oh, that's... Fuck. Fucking realized last second. Not last second, but enough to where... Oh, don't tell me the fucking crate fell on here. It fucking fell on here, didn't it?
Wow! No way! Moly, moly!
down here. Please tell me it's down here. Please tell me it's down here. Fuck, it's not. Actually, wait a minute. I think now since I can do this, I can call in, yes, I can call in a buzzard for free. Don't tell me it just fucking spawned. Oh, I was about to say, don't tell me it just fucking spawned up there. Although it's probably dumber than it spawning up there. But yeah, I can... This is another reason why I wanted to get the buzzard, because then, if I'm not close to a spot where I can spawn in something else, then I can spawn in... Oh, am I gonna have to actually, like... Alright, I was gonna say, am I gonna have to actually, like, get out for this? But yeah, so this is another good reason that I have the buzzard, because I'm not paying fucking 20k to get a buzzard. So I got my, I mean, even though I know this does not spawn in my own buzzard, because mine doesn't have tinted windows, and, yeah, but... Apparently I heard there's supposed to be a lot of side activities in GTA 6 Online. Judging from stuff we have in 5, we have darts, we have tennis, we have arm wrestling, apparently. I'm not sure if arm wrestling's online only, but that's already 3 things that they can add. Apparently they're gonna have fishing. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but it makes sense to have fishing since it's gonna be down in Florida. And I imagine they might have, like, some sort of hunting side activity as well. I wonder what the main store... Well, obviously main store is probably going to be a bank heist. I'm interested to see the side characters. I'm really hoping that we don't get ones that annoy me to the point like Laszlo. Laszlo's whole existence annoys me. Like, that side character annoys me the most. Although there's quite a few other side characters that annoy me. I think at this point Rooster should be back with the crate. Oh, I might have to exit the hangar and come back inside. Because it might not show it. Let's try that real quick. I know I also need to fill out to get all the supplies for my biker businesses. Yep, there we go. That's what it was. I had to do that, so now I guess I'll take a break from all of this, and well, we're already at an hour and 3 minutes, so I guess I'll take a small break and go through and go set everyone to go grab me crates, which I don't need to go to my one warehouse, I don't think.
Howdy, friend. Okay, I'm on it. I'll be here.
But yeah, so this is nice at how full that I got this. Again, I don't really grind the hangar that much. I usually just do KO Pericos, and then I'll end up just like not doing anything during the cooldown. I'll just like switch to a different game. So it might be nice to do a bit over. I guess we'll take the buzzard. I'm thinking of just keeping my buzzard in the black color. I was thinking like a ice blue or a white. Just because that could be cool, because I put my sparrow as, I put that for black, although I might change it to a dark blue. buzzard, I don't know, the feeling of the buzzard compared to the sparrow, I think I think the buzzard feels a bit taller. Well, it is taller, I think. So I think it feels a little bit weird because it's taller. But yeah, we'll go get this done, and then I think after that I'll end the stream off. I know usually I try to keep for like an hour and 20 minutes at the bare minimum, but I think after this I'll go start up stuff for KO. As well as I do need to finish up the weekly challenges for World of Warships for the campaign. I need to complete those. That's that's a given. Also, even though I'm not really gonna do the import-export vehicle stuff, I mean, I could. Like, it still makes a shit ton of, like, a decent chunk of money. It's not making as much as it used to because we got everything else. I also wanted to look into the biker businesses to see, like, how much it costs to fill them compared to how much profit you get back from selling it, because the ones that have, like, for example, the counterfeit cash, the counterfeit document business, once it's completely full, you're only making like the money it took to you're only making the money it costs to do the what you call it.
Sure.
Like you're only making like around 70,000, which is basically how much to fill it once if you buy supplies, but you have to fill it a handful of times. So that's not worth it, and I think same thing with the counterfeit cash place. I'm not sure about the other biker businesses, though. If there are ones that I can get through, like, even if they make, like, 50k profit, just because it adds another something to do, since I have the businesses, but don't really, well, granted, I do really only, I only really use them now for my nightclub. This should be full, but I'm just gonna double check. And if this is full, then I will probably go through later today and sell it. I tried like 4 different times to sell this, but each time the fucking somehow, some way, the plane ended up getting fucked up. Like I got well, it was twice. The first one, the plane ended up, or no, I think it was 3 times. The first time, I did everything. And, oh no, I think with this, alright, yeah, this is full. I think with this it was actually, 3 times. One time, the plane ended up, like, or I just had to land it somewhere. And I went to land it, and the fucking plane just decided that I guess, like, the terrain wasn't even, and the plane, like, fucking decided to flip over. The other one, I ended up, I think it was like the first one, I clipped the wing around a tree because of how the wings are on those airplanes. It ended up fucking bringing the whole plane down, and I couldn't get it back up. And then, I forget what happened the other time, but again, the plane got fucked up. And that kind of that pissed me off. Luckily, with my big crate warehouse, with that, I lucked out and got the tugboat mission. I like the tugboat mission because it's only one vehicle, but I also like the mission with where you just have to go drive the trucks over and deliver them. Alright, we gotta do this. I don't mind keeping the popularity. Just keeping the popularity up on this keeps it makes a decent amount of money. But yeah, give or take, I did like 10 crates, I think, because there's the one I did right before I started, so I should be up to like 12 crates now for today that I've done. Kind of want to say screw it and do a promotion mission for this, just because I don't really do those much.
Enjoy it, buddy. This is our place.
And I like doing a little bit of variety of missions, not just constantly doing the same thing, which is another reason why I wanted to look into the biker business. Well, that's also because they got rid of the whatchamacallit truck. Yeah, this isn't bad. I have these being worked on. And those aren't being worked on because I actually don't have anything for that, so I should probably change it to, well, I have cargo shipment. Oh no, I just don't have anyone working on those because they're empty. Yeah. Um. Yeah, you know what? Let's go take out a vehicle. There's this. I don't think there shouldn't be any cars in B4. Let's see what cars I have in B3. I need to organize my garages. I only have, like, I have the race car garage, motorcycles, but I have a bunch of random cars that don't have any garages. What is all in here? Oh, and here are these cars. Here are a bunch of random ones. This one isn't the one that you can add every little customization to, which kind of sucks, so I don't know, I just did it like all white. And there's this, I kind of forget about these cars because I never really go here. And then these are obviously doing all the cars of the story mode characters, so I need to have Michael's car. Although I do have this car in story mode for Michael, so that's kind of the little stand-in right now, but you know, I did it not how they are when you first get it. Like, I added the modifications I did to the cars in story mode, but I still kept them, well, in story mode, I still kept them the same color, but like this, I added like the bumper stuff, the, the wheels, and all that, so, yeah, I got 2 of these. I don't know why I got it. I think the second one I got from the casino, actually. Do I have enough cars to make a classic car garage? I mean, I have this, these 2, I have 2, technically 3 of these. I might have enough cars to make a classic car garage, actually. There's not many classic cars you can really get in the game, like, of classic for that era that I'm going for with all those cars. With the Z-Type and the Hustler and the Roosevelt. But I mean, I do get duplicates of a good amount of cars, because there might be more than one. Well, again, the only reason I got the second Z-Type was because I got it from the casino. Like, I can put those in, and then I could put the, add, like, those 2. I could put this in, that Corvette, and that Corvette. What vehicle do I want to use? There's also this Corvette that I never really use. I want to use this. Usually, I tend to only use cars from one garage. Or only certain cars. And then this was a car that was in my apartment garage. So... Oh. Fuck. Well, anyway. Let's go to the terminal thingy in my arcade to go fill up the rest of my, get supplies for my businesses. All the biker businesses. Which I might make it, if the businesses that are completely empty, what I might do is... Did I just hit? I think I nailed her with the wing. I don't use the arcade much. I never really do the casino heist that much. Although I should, like, just something nice, just something fun, a fun activity to do in the game with my friend. I guess me and him should probably, you know, do it every once in a while, just so the business actually gets used more than an arcade.
Oh, hey.
When a good opportunity comes along, mercilessly exploit it until there's nothing left.
But yeah, this is like my only other garage that's organized. I don't really use cars from here either. This is my truck slash armored car garage. You know, I got the I hate the lighting. The lighting fucking annoys me because like my armored Karuma, it looks black and silver, but it's blue and gold. Like you have to go over here, which I don't really use that much anymore. This I got from completing some of the casino missions. And I don't know, like I don't care for it, but like it wasn't really worth much to sell, so I'll just keep it. The Duke of Death. We got the Sand King was like one of the first cars I got in GTA, and then my Insurgent, which I might paint it back as a how I did when I used to have it like black and yellow with red for the Pokemon Umbreon, but since then I changed it. So let's see what we have over here. Okay, so alright, that's nightclub, gun running supplies. That's almost full actually. Empty, empty, empty. That has full stock. That barely has anything. And that has full stock and supplies. But like looking at this, because like if I was to sell it, all right, this has. I'm guessing this is at I'm guessing this is double money because I know it's not that. So I guess it's double money, which still really isn't worth it. Are all the biker businesses double money? Because if so, that might be a slight. Yeah, I think they're all double money. Oh. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, I need this, this, and this. I need to buy supplies for. So that's 75K. Oh, I gotta go down here. I will mark it down how many times I buy supplies for each, just because. So, actually, how far we're at what? Alright, an hour and 20 minutes. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you all enjoyed, and this will be Alpha 118 signing off.